What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Oh my God, I'm live. She's live. She's live. Let me see where my people at. Where are all my people in the room? It's so good to be here. Oh my goodness, it's been busy. We had an awesome webinar this past week, and shout out to everybody that attended. We gotta talk. We gotta talk today, y'all. We're gonna have to talk today, honey. I love having this opportunity to talk with so many like-minded people, and let me know if you guys can hear and see me okay. I'm looking for a couple of people in particular. It's good to see everybody. Let me see. All right. Let's get you, boo. Hey, boo. Get you in this thing. Alright. Okay. I'm actually trying to do something real quick I've never done before. Let's see. You caught me live? It's good to see y'all caught me live. Okay. Okay, I got you. Let me see where my other boo at. Get my other boo. Okay. Y'all give me just 1 minute. I gotta get my peeps. Okay. All right. I had to get my peeps in here. Girl, did y'all see? Did y'all, and y'all need to put what city and state y'all are, watching from. It's so good to have all of us together. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Y'all who I want to talk to today. Y'all who I want to talk to. Did y'all see the NFAC? Honey, put number 1 in there. Matter of fact, put B1. Just put B1. If you saw the NFAC, put B1. Lord have mercy. When I saw the clip, Chief Montana sent me the clip, Lord. And I got to go back to it. It get me excited all over again. Woo! Honey, the NFAC Black Guns Formation in Stone Mountain, Georgia, where the KKK clan was born. The NFAC, the Not Fucking Around Coalition, marches to Stone Mountain, Georgia, led by Grand Master Jay. When I saw the clip of that that Jesus Walks, when they played that Kanye West Jesus Walks clip behind it, it's been a lot of clips done of this, but when they play, did anybody else, let me just talk to the ladies real quick. Ladies, did any of my ladies just lose their goddamn mind? Did anybody, were y'all like this? Yes! Well, or was it just me? Was it just me? It was glorious. Yeah, shout out to my teacher. Grant, listen. Look, it's some in the water. I'm going to say for foundational Black Americans, for Black people. Since I've been out here and seeing the work that needs to be done and fulfilling my purpose and being a part of my destiny and seeing what a revolution looks like. I mean, I really didn't even come here to be revolutionary. I really didn't. But it chooses you, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's something in us that's not going to take the bullshit. And that's why I'm so proud to be from that stock of resistors. I posted something on my social media networks. I said, funny, since I moved to Africa, I've fallen in love with being Black more than ever. You know what I mean? Thanks to those good old foundational Black American resistor spirit, like that to me, because see, that's what we need right now. I'm so proud to be Black. Descendant of a slave, honey, then came out here. It is just, and he from Georgia. I said, that's where we at, Stone Mountain. me with Stone Mountain. Let me get Hotep real quick. Let me get Hotep. For those of you that don't know nothing about Stone Mountain is so a Hotep told me Stone Mountain is an active piece of granite. And black people and melanated people from all over, they cultivated Atlanta. They're drawn and attracted to Atlanta for metaphysical reasons. I said, because of the active stone, granite and stone mountain. He was talking about, I don't know how true it is. I'm not saying it's not, but all I know is it's a special energy. You know, and all of us, we got the Gullah Geechee energy, South Carolina. You know, it's that resistor energy in each city, state, you know what I mean? That's in our people. And I see that. There you go. It's our ancestors and the children demand this from us. That was powerful, whoever said that. That's what's being awakened in us. Our ancestors, they like, hell no, we're not going through this again. We're not going through this again. I fell in love with being black. We the resistors. We are the resistors. And you know, I was like, what you think we gonna need in order to get free? Y'all think this gonna be a cute little walk in the park? Who you think gonna go get them kids? Who you think gonna stop abusing the Gambians? And I'm gonna touch on that too. With this African ego trip and Liberia and all this stuff. Y'all wanna know how war really starts? Y'all better look at Liberia. Y'all better really look into Liberia, because the same temperament, the same energy, the same resistance to change is still in the air. Look at how it's playing out before you. Africa not knowing how to identify her allies. Africa being so colonized that her people feel like they have to do the most subservient things and be, you know, abused by other groups. So brainwashed that they don't even know how to take up for themselves, and so brainwashed and filled with self-hate, they can't identify their allies. So this is how it works. And this is what I'm noticing when it comes to people that are brainwashed, people that take on the attitude of their oppressor. Whenever we've had revolution, including the Haitian Revolution, we had to fight amongst our own first, the people that weren't with it. And I'm going somewhere with this. Y'all just follow me for a second. And something I heard Grandmaster say, you're not gonna keep threatening us. See, we not that stock of people that's okay with getting mushed in the head by the Indians. We gotta come out here and repatriate, and after we finish taking the pictures, we gotta look around the camera to see you being abused. We're not that stock. And if you can't identify your allies, and if you can't leave us alone, we're going to tell you the same thing that Grandmaster told the white supremacists. You're not going to open a threat on us. People that are not for the liberation are our enemies. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Ain't nobody came and bothered you. See, if you want to do the I'm white and I say so, shout out to the B1 people and people that study Militia Fuller. You understand that logic of white supremacists. They don't even make sense. You can't even reason with them. They won't leave you alone. So you know what we have to do for people that don't leave us alone? We have to defend ourselves. We have to defend ourselves. Do you really think, and that's why I said it's something in the water, you're not going to keep threatening us. We're not going to keep trying to educate you, because that's not what it's about. It's about identifying our enemies. And let me tell you something else to the B1 people and to the people that's conscious and hotel, but you're still a little scared. This is what war looks like. Do not project your fears. Don't give me your little bitch made advice. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell us anything. Because see, y'all want to go about this the nice way. Well, all we need to do is just a demonstration. What kind of demonstration you think we gonna need when we start tearing down the foundation of sex tourism and pedophilia and child sex trade trafficking? What kind of force you think we gonna need? You think we gonna just sit around with the people involved with? You think they gonna give that up easy? Did y'all see, shout out to the people in Milwaukee, did y'all see the raid when they found the children in the house and the police was involved with it? They was trying to cover up there's a sex trafficking in this house, and the people of the community was about to jump the cops. See, this is about self-governance now. It's about we the people. What kind of force you think we gonna need? It ain't about saying, hey, let those kids out of the house. Hey, please stop raping our children. See, that we're not doing that. And again, I'll say this again. When it comes to these people's mindsets of the white supremacists, all the KKK people, you see they heavy Christians, these very extreme, emotionally low IQ people are usually very religious fanatics, aren't they? They so religious, but they evil. They religious, and they the main people with the heat. And the main people that want to say, oh, I heard you practice voodoo. Voodoo don't bother nobody, baby. African spirituality don't bother nobody. Christianity does. I can think of a couple other colonized religions that these very people practice, and they just the most, I'm talking about emotionally insane people I've ever met in life. Can't be reasoned with. They're not rational. Voodoo ain't about that. Voodoo say if you don't start none, won't be none. If you don't start it, I already got the cattle with it, and I already did the rituals. Everybody that practices, whether it's Ifa, Cali, out of northern Ghana with Chief Montana, like whatever it is, this is you know, people are so ignorant they don't understand our traditional practices. Our traditional practices ain't got nothing to do with going out harming people and putting juju on people and all this type of stuff. That's the ignorance of not knowing who you are and where you from. That's the ignorance. But what I will tell you is this. If you want to take on the emotional temperament of your gods, which are usually very, very volatile, jealous, volatile, violent, if you want to take upon the temperament of that God, you will suffer the wrath of our ancestors. And that's just true to you. Thank you. We don't fear death. People tell me I'm giving you advice. I just don't want, you guys are renting out properties over there. You could get, piss off the people locally and get thrown out of your property. Is that all you got? You want, oh, no. See, you need a tampon, you need a care package of tampons sent to you. Because I know bitch made talk when I hear it. You can have your PhD and your cum laude, but somebody with, enough balls could come out here with a GED and get things popping. Some of y'all are too smart to even be useful. You didn't become docile with your degrees. And we need to be more strategic, all right? You put it all out there. Baby, we out of time. We're out of time. We talking about everything except what we need to be talking about. We excuse and subservient behavior. I showed the picture of the white man standing on top of the backs of two Libyan people. People want to say it was Photoshop. People want to say, oh, don't shame those people. You don't know how people make their money. Giving all kind of excuses to be pathetic. And you mad when you have people that look like you that refuse to come over here and be pathetic. And we're not going to allow you to make us feel bad because we don't want to be pathetic. Wrong breed. Wrong breed. We're just like Grandmaster Jack, we're not afraid of your threats. We're not afraid of death. Baby, whatever you need to do, go ahead. Go on ahead. Because see, just like white people, we're not afraid of dealing with people that hate us when we just trying to be left alone and build in peace. We're not afraid of that. We are not afraid of people that act like our white supremacist oppressors. Y'all acting the same way. And this, my friends, is how how Liberia got a little civil war going amongst the people. Not even amongst the right people, amongst the oppressors and the people that was trying to be all imperialists. Not even amongst them. It's always amongst ourselves. This is why. You know insecure white supremacists, you think you're better than us. They insecure. You know, it's just like them. They insecure about everything about us. And that's what you see. The same thing of the people that have taken on the mindset of their oppressors. They insecure. And so what they'll do is have the talking point of, you know, you think you're better than us. Because whatever they see is greatness and they don't see it in themselves. I mean, we're used to this from white folks, insecure white folks. I mean, that's like white fragility. It's white fragility. And so, like Grandmaster Jay said, and I keep saying, we're not afraid of threats. If you know, won't start none, it won't be none. We tried talking. We tried telling you we cool. We tried putting it out there. Hey, sex trafficking is going on. But now we see, as we talk about the issues, we see where the war really starts. And the other part of the war is amongst our people is the war to kill our credibility. With Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, they faced that. People that are planted amongst the collective agents of division and chaos, right? To start another narrative and to get people confused and afraid and misdirected, the same thing over and over again. Let me tell you something. These white people, honey, they don't even have no different strategies. It's the same one over and over again. Did y'all know that Martin Luther King had a black lady, old black lady, that stabbed him and just missed his heart? She stabbed him with a letter opener. You know everybody wasn't with Dr. King. You know that everybody was not with Dr. King. It was a lot of coons out there preaching against him. And y'all already know the same with Malcolm X. It doesn't take a lot, you know, to get our people misdirected. And as I said, herein lies where our civil war comes from. While you're fighting the oppressor, you have to use the other hand to fight your own people. We deal with the credibility thing. We deal with propaganda. People, you don't want, they don't want to see your own bill. Do you know Marcus Garvey had people, haters? He had people when he started the stock options and stuff, and you know he wanted to do the ship, the cruise line, but he had stocks and bonds he was selling to people. And do you know there's people that was calling him a scam artist? You know there was people calling Marcus Garvey a scam artist? I watched the documentary. It was a few documentaries about it. But there's some old people to this day that remember that. Like, he had propaganda. You will see us out here building, doing webinars, just charging $25, charging for information, being businessmen, mind you, just being in business. But we so used to not doing anything and seeing ourselves be so lowly. When we see other people doing something, being upwardly mobile, you know why that troubles you? Because it says, uh-oh, this may be self-sufficiency. What she doing building, that means that she acting like she don't need white people. Y'all still don't understand the spirit of Black Wall Street. We can have everything we want and not involve nobody. But we have to first be okay with giving money to each other. So, I mean, hell, you see that all the time. It's like wash, rinse, repeat. Okay, let's try to scare them, ruin the credibility, media propaganda. It's the same playbook. And I'm so glad there's a lot of y'all out here that's getting it. Like, that's why I'm like, girl, look here. I don't know what they thinking, girl. But they got the wrong ones. I'm not Christian, I ain't single, I ain't ugly, I'm smart. You's kind, you smart, and you's important. You know, like y'all, it's so many people with such low self-esteem. They got everything to say. Oh, and I love these ones talking about, well, that's not gonna work. We need more than militia. Y'all missing the point. And that's an off-code statement. That's a very bitch-made statement when people talk like that. That's called, when you see the troops gathering, you scattering in your house. What y'all doing? Don't do that. We don't want no more. Lord, no, That's that. In the form of, just some advice. There are different ways to go about this and upsetting the locals. Kiss my foundational black ass. Pussy! Get him a tampon. Get him a tampon. No, you're scared. We have to deal with the fear. We have to understand that. That's what Grandmaster Jay said too. We can't move forward until we recognize there's a lot of people that's just afraid. See, that fear is going to come in the form of those well-meaning emails, those well-meaning comments. But this is to wake up the real riders. Okay? That's what this is for. Ain't nobody scared of war around here. We done waited all our life. You think we done went through all of that hell, discrimination on the job, babies getting killed, medical apart. You think we tired of fighting after all of that? No, we gonna keep fighting until we get rid of it. And if you think that it's too far gone with this Chinese and the recolonization, move out the way. Well, I just think that's like being on a team with somebody and y'all down by 30 points. Just 30 points, by the way. These motherfuckers acting like you down by 1,000. And I'm gonna tell you something. Me, I don't care if my team was down by 1,000. I'm still gonna play that game. Y'all down by 30. Y'all see that y'all behind. Y'all see the Chinese moved in. The Chinese ain't got nothing no different than we can't have. What they have is code. What they have is focus. And what they have is knowing who their common enemy is. They don't like you. That's the only thing that they have, okay? That's the strategy that they've been able to instill and, implement and be dedicated to better than we have. They know how to identify their enemy, and they know how to be on code, and they believe in economic stability. China is very calculating, but they're not an opponent that we can't beat. What kind of people am I talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like, and we got such mentally ill people that sounded just like the white supremacists now. And I see they taking on the attitude of their oppressors. So I was so happy to see that brother. I knew when I saw his picture. I knew when I saw him. He ex-military for one. Y'all, when you see the haircut, this is a high and tight. A high and tight. When I saw that high and tight, I said, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Their brothers ain't left the military. He's still there. My first husband, I love how that sounds, my first husband. But my ex-husband was ex-military. He was ex-Marine. The sweetest guy in the world you ever want to meet. He was in IT, fixed computers, really innocent, born and raised Chicago, but he loved Alabama, and that's where I met him. We met at a stock trading seminar, okay? But anyway, he was the nicest guy in the world. He would even vacuum up the spiders and let them out. But one day I put the phone by his ear while he was sleeping, and I wanted to play a prank on him, and I called the phone, and it rang real loud in his ear, and when I tell you, he jumped up, and it's like he was almost about to go in formation for war. I was like, the most peaceful man you ever want to meet, though. Military people. Some of y'all crazy, got a little, that PTSD kind of hitting you. But again, it's a lot of y'all, like the brother, shout out to our hero, Darren Seals. They some peaceful people. But when they realize, you know what? Some trigger them. It don't take much. Some got to trigger them. And so for y'all that's like that, shout out to you. Y'all kind of got your guns together. Good. Because we got too many people out here thinking that they finna walk into a gunfight with a damn sign for demonstration. That's what we have over here. We're having emotional meltdowns, feeling insecure, and want you to bow down to wrong people. NFAC, this is my official invite, And I heard the brother say he's coming to Africa, boots on the ground. I hope he do. I hope he do. And, you know, when we talk about the takeover, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it one more time. If you think that the takeover means immediately mistreating you, then you're an enemy. If you're not going to let us build in peace, you're our enemy. Because that type of thinking is called I'm white and I say so. When white people mess with black people for doing nothing and doing it, you know, minding their business, and you can't be rational with them, you keep telling them, leave us alone, we just want to separate, we just want to come help. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, that's what it is. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. So everybody that has that advice and all of this, we see through it. And we are seeing who the real soldiers are. And I appreciate y'all. We're going to have a ball. I mean, I don't want y'all to think y'all going to come to the Gambia and just get off the plane, just, you know, maybe the people from Maryland and Detroit. I keep saying Detroit. Maybe, but we're going to get on the ground. We're going to strategize. We're going to have fun. We're going to do all of those things, but we have to be awake to what this is, okay? People that saying we need to educate the people, and Libya, that the man was standing on their back. You don't know what people got to do for food. Educate them. Okay, we are. we educating you. We educating you, but again, a lot of y'all won't leave us alone. And most people don't have the ears to hear, and that's okay. But yeah, I wanted to make sure, you know, we talk about that, brother, because another thing that shot out to the Hebrew Israelites, I guess the Hebrew Israelites, people that say Most High, I don't know, but that made me think about something else. The religious battles that we have, we're going to have to put that to the side. It don't matter. It don't matter. We have gotten off code even with that. It shouldn't matter if I worship Jesus, you know, Allah, or Mary Poppins. If we agree who the open enemy is, that's what it needs to be. And so we got people still in that crazy, oh, she practiced voodoo, oh Lord, Jesus, she evil. And that is that foolish thinking. That's why I don't give a lot of respect to religious people, because they're not thinking clearly. Because I know if it was me, I'm going to look at, damn, she over there, she got love for her people, she liberating her people. What she practices, that's not my business. Jewish people and Indian people and Caucasians, baby, they don't do that emotional stuff like black people do and African people do. We don't have to be agreeing on everything. If you African American and you doing things a little bit differently and you running your YouTube channel a little bit differently, but we agree who the open enemy is, let's stay that way. But we having little ego trips, right? And we feeling insecure because really what you see is somebody that's getting it popping and telling the truth, and you see you ain't really turned up the heat enough and said what you needed to say. So you want to turn this down and turn the brothers like Grandmaster Jay down and say he's just doing too much, it's too extreme. No, it's not. Because once you see child and baby after baby after baby getting killed, and let me tell you something else, y'all not getting the real scoop on who's really killing these people in the States and all these babies. It ain't that black on black crime how y'all think it is. And people that's using that psychologically confused justification in the middle of war, we see you too. Cowardly. It's mental illness. We're clear. That's what bothers people, because we're clear about mental illness. Okay? So, yeah, if something in your spirit, you know, if something in your spirit, you know, make you just not like this, oh, Lord, this is, oh, no. Don't follow that same playbook. I don't need y'all sending me a damn thing. Don't send me no links. Don't send me no articles. Don't send me nothing. I don't need y'all's help. Well, you know he dates white women. You know, y'all will come up with everything to say. You know he like Brother Polite. You know he do this right. Save it. Save it. I don't give a damn what you think. I don't give a damn what you think. I don't give a damn what your what you think this is and how you think it's a spiritual battle and all this stuff. Keep that to yourself. Like, I don't care. Because see, here's the thing. That's your way of trying to inject more ways to get off track. It don't matter. Because if we're not practicing Ujama, Ujima, Kujichagalia, Nia, if we're not practicing those principles, if we're not funding each other's businesses, girl, shut up. If we're not loving on our black men and creating more black babies and healing ourselves, honey, hush. Honey, hush, because we need to figure out what are those top 6 things we need to focus on as a people. Creating our own jobs, educating our children, healing ourselves, creating our own political independence. If what you y'all need to go to artbodyandsoul.blogspot.com. I wrote this blog about 4 years ago, and I did an article called Yahweh or No Way. It's the religions in the black community, and I did an analysis, a religious analysis of 3 popular black religions. If we should keep them or if we should charge them to the game. I went through Hebrew Israelites, Nation of Islam, and Pentecostal holiness. If they're useful for us or not, based on the following criteria. If the people's getting knowledge of white supremacy, how to, defeat the enemy, if the people have knowledge of economic stability and practice that, if the people have knowledge of healing themselves, like those are the things and criteria that I judge those 3 religions on. So it's like if your religion is not empowering you and liberating you, it's not useful for us. If whatever you're practicing is not filling those 5 slots of empowerment, I don't care. Like, and what you're talking about, and your little difference, sis. I saw you favor Islam. But did you know? Girl, gone. Did you know who your enemy is? Foolish. That's why we keep losing. I'm not going to keep doing this. You see it, and you have to address it. And again, and other people, Lord have mercy, y'all get on my nerves too. Don't let them stress you out. Don't let them distract you. Can we make videos on YouTube, live our life, and be great without y'all out here just really freaking out? Like, you don't understand. I'm about to watch an amazing TV show, eat some snacks with family, and do my thing, and live great life, and keep moving. Like, y'all really get caught up. Remember, this is one piece, okay? Don't get caught up. Like, girl, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear with this jewelry. Honey, I got other stuff to do and I'm enjoying in life. And y'all out here really, oh Lord, don't worry. All right, oh, I see they about to get her. Don't let her bother you, Lord, they about to assassinate her. Like, y'all are just so dramatic and emotional. Oh, I can see it's getting to you. How, bitch? How? Yes, they do have a spirit of fear, projecting it in all types of ways. And you be like, what the fuck you be eating your pizza? And you look down and see a comment like, girl. Mentally ill. Meanwhile, I'm like, this little mini hotel is about to be the jump off. We got a little grow greenery house on top we need to do. A little lounge. Girl, who in the hell is worried about somebody getting thrown out? Y'all got to stop eating so much estrogen. That estrogen making y'all feminine. I do be having fun. I'm having a freaking blast. And that's the thing. Y'all not finna have me go nowhere. I ain't going back to the States. Ain't nobody about to get deported, Lord have mercy. All them, those little fake repat people. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't do my thing like them. I found out very early. Once that little hit piece was written, I found out how easy we were to scare. And that's the same brother with NFAC. He found out very quickly who was really about the revolution. I was like, y'all don't even know when something ain't true. Look at how you not even thinking. This is how it happened with all the other master teachers. pictures. It didn't take nothing. The war started. Liberia, they like, you think you better than us? You think you better than us? Let us take our oppression. How dare you try to build these hospitals? That's what it was. Girl, I'm like, and y'all talking about, be careful, beware of Liberia. We can't help the motherfuckers that's jealous and insecure. What you talking about? Belittling people. Confidence plus truth equals disrespect. Mama Africa and all of her dysfunction just as well as her beauty. Mama beautiful, but she real dysfunctional too. And it's our job to return her to balance, to her state of greatness. And that's just what it is. I had a guy, another African child, was talking about all this stuff, and they sound like white supremacists, you know, go back to your country, as if this ain't my country. Like, we not gonna argue about that either. Black people, whether you ADOS, FBA, you believe you indigenous to the world, you don't believe from Africa. I'm not gonna go into that, because again, we need to be focused on who the enemy is. The point is, we back here. And injustice to one is an injustice to all. But if we don't free Africa, we're going to have the same chains on us for the next 500 years globally. Because Africa is the source. We got to get her healed first. Don't you know that's the root? That's the root of the infestation. We haven't dealt with the imperialism and the effects of colonization with Mama Africa yet. We haven't dealt with that yet. And now we're dealing with it. The mental illness, the misogyny, you know, the anger that it puts in people to see an assertive black woman that's not lowly. Like, we need to deal with those things. And we need to be ready for those things. I'm not going to sit up here and talk to you about coconuts and walks on the beach. And that's what they want you to do. So here's the gag and game on the repatriation movement. They love us and they say, oh, brothers, sisters, we love you, we love you. They say all of that. But just like the oppressor that they become to be, they become to be liars. Oh, we love you, as long as you don't tell them the truth, and then the fangs of a beast will come out. Liars. I'm not moved. I'm not moved by it. Because just that quickly, people will be mad all over again. Don't like me based on your emotion. Like me based on the code. Don't support our movement based on, you know, the way you like my hair and earrings. Support the movement based on the code and the cause. Because this emotional thing, you're not going to like me from one day to the next. I'm going to piss you off from one day to the next. And that's okay. I subscribe to people. I don't agree with everything they say, and we need to be okay with that. You're not going to like everything and the way I do things, but what we've gotten confused is we have so much self-hate and jealousy and insecurity. We want to get down on each other so bad that we forget to get back on track. We're supposed to say, okay, I didn't like the way you said that, but you got a point. You know, y'all doing this. We want to get free. We don't like the Chinese. We don't like the white supremacists. Like, that's what we should be able to do. Get on code. Oh yeah, we coming home. We coming home. And you see how when it was marching the streets, just by their presence, it was bothering people. It's people that think you inciting war just by bringing people over here that's not going to be fucking around no more. You think that's inciting a war? Okay. Yeah, your presence alone. You saw how them white people was out there. Well, what were you doing? Well, I mean, is this all this necessary? You know. The people that's brainwashed, they sound Like I said, it's nothing else but mental illness. They say that we're complaining. You don't need to come here and complain. You know how disgusting that sounds? They want you to lay down and accept the rape. I've seen them, honey. They'll do it to each other. The disrespect to each other. Because they have people do it to them. They have a whole countries come here and use the toilet on them all the time, and it trickles down to the psyche and consciousness of how they deal with each other. It's gross. You need to stop complaining when you come here. Go back to your country. Don't even know. Don't see us as them. Well, I don't see you as me either. If we want to be honest. Any black person, this is about, the NFAC, us getting the militia, us fighting, us getting out. People that slow, that don't understand how all this goes together. I don't want to be unified with everybody. No. I don't, subscribe to the Christian indoctrination of love everybody, love your neighbors, forgive thy enemies. No. I subscribe to don't start none, won't be none. If you don't like me, okay. Well, that's fine. We're going to move on. But I'm not a part of you either. If you want to see the separative, divisive, I don't see myself as a part of coons and stuff like that. I even thought about this, y'all. Take it however you want to take it. And I'm going to get my DNA test done. But I just been feeling so proud to be black. And it's not that I'm not going to get it done. I just kind of feel like, well, shit, I like how I am. You know what I mean? And I'm going to get it done. And that's going to open up, and shed some more light on other things. But I felt really, really compelled to just go closer to the foundational Black American spirit, because outside of the Africans, and shout out to the Africans that are with us. Oh my God, I got a letter from a lady today. She wanted to invest a WAP. She wanted to fund one of our whole projects and was like, look, how can I get this money to y'all right now? Shout out to you, sister. We got a lot of Africans that's on board, because there's a lot of y'all that's tired of the mess too. Okay? And it ain't nothing wrong with just saying, hey, look, the people from the diaspora, they're going to be the ones to help us liberate Africa. Ain't nothing wrong with saying that. Ain't nothing wrong with saying that. Shout out to Nigeria. Shout out to my brothers in South Africa. I had a letter from a lady. I gotta read it, y'all. I have to read it. I have to read this. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. Oh Lord. Okay, she said, hello. Let me turn my light up on my phone. Okay. She said, hello, my Nubian sister. I trust that you are well in the sun today. I came across your videos accidentally 2 days ago. I see now that it was no accident. You have inspired me and countless others here in the UK. I totally hear you about moving to Gambia and what can be done to build up the country for the Gambians and us who are hoping/planning, dreaming of leaving these European nations permanently. I hear you. I heard you. I am inspired. I am not yet ready to make the jump yet due to my financial obligations, etc. I think the first thing I want to do is visit. I think you offer accommodation via your real estate dealings. If so, please advise or direct me. And what else she say? She said, I hope to visit this year after the corona situation, 2021, God willing. I visited Ghana 2019 and loved it, but Gambia was my first choice. My cousin in NYC said Ghana first, and so we went, saw our people, history, the remnants of Europeans, and of course, areas for development. I love your vibe, spirit, and frankness. I love it, sis. Keep it real. When and if things change in the not too distant future, I would love to open one of the businesses you mentioned. I'm thinking of using my teaching background for a daycare or similar place, but deep down, I have always wanted to own a wine bar lounge. It's either Gambia or my father's country, Guyana. It is also developing more so as oil has been found. So suddenly other groups want to come to drill and help build our own. No surprise there. Anyway, first things first, a visit to Gambia is a must. On that note, keep enlightening us, please. I hope to hear from you in the not too distant future. Thanks a million, Art. Stay well, peace and blessings. Sis in the UK, hey. Hey, sis. I've been wondering about my UK. You be like, I had a recent situation where I got some hatred from UK from one person. I ain't gonna say nothing, but, y'all give me 1 sec. I gotta let somebody in. Okay, sorry, y'all. I thought I had to let somebody in. But anyway, yeah, I keep adjusting my thing because, you know what I mean? I know it's sexy, but I just, I got to give y'all the whole situation, Yeah, UK. Like, I ain't know. I didn't know. I wasn't even talking about her. Shoot. Ooh, now that you mentioned, that's been two broads now to come at me weird from the UK. So, honey, I ain't know. I was like, we just gonna have to lay them to the side real quick. So thank you, lady from the UK. I love you, sis. Like I knew y'all was cool, as long as we on code. Like y'all got a little flavor to you. I like Omar. If y'all know anything about UK music scene is sickening on their soul scene. Omar is the best R&B person. He's like their equivalent of Music Soul Child for the UK. Or even better, like Omar is the bomb, and the UK almost got me over there, but it was just too many white people. It's dreary. It is void of melanin. Okay, I know that. I never wanted to go to the UK. Never had any interest in Europe. It's always been deep, dark chocolate environments for me. Only. And so I ain't know if it was gonna be a, melanin energy. The vibe is different out there. I will say that. But I love how it's people that look like us, they feel us, and they got an accent. Like, I love that at the end of the day. How we're the same. I did meet a real cool chick from the UK here, and she's so sweet. And yeah, we get it. We realize we can't keep fighting. You know what I mean? Who else do we have? We need to be able to work out our differences. And I love that. So shout out to y'all. It's raining out in the UK as usual. Girl, don't nobody want to be out there. I love y'all though. That's why you need to be out here, and you're going to love it. Your melanin gonna get charged. You're gonna be around some fly people, you know what I mean? And we can just soak off that energy and feed off it around each other. It's gonna be great. But honey, if people ain't gonna leave us alone and leave us in peace, all we wanna do is to the right, to the right. We just wanna do the Cupid shuffle, build some hospitals and some buildings, and drink our water and mind our business like I'm doing. Okay. So anyway, no, let's see. Mayor on code. Yeah, I know. It is a lot of people on code in the UK. That's why I was like, I can't sleep on y'all now. I'm not sleeping at all. It's like I said, the Africans, there's some Africans like, all right, get this money. Just like the black people, they like, get this money, all right. I love the investors that we have. If you want to invest with us, definitely go to artkhakihills.com. I love the Detroit family on the way. Oh, shoot, the D. Oh, my God. I know. He said, we're going to get those colonizers out of there. That's the energy we have. And black people that don't have that issue with, supporting other black people, like, I love y'all. Like, we not tripping about that. And that's what Atlanta taught me. I've been around a lot of successful black people, too, in my life. So that breaking bread thing, like when you have wealth consciousness, that's what it's about. And so before the money came, it was already in my mind. And before I even thought about money, I had to get peace of mind in my destiny. I wasn't thinking about money. I was thinking about, I knew I had a business brain and all of this, but as I came out here, I was just wanting to start healing and get away from the craziness. And the destiny, and in doing so and being obedient, it shifted me into my purpose quicker than ever. Just being obedient to what my ancestors told me to do 2 years ago, and I actually am late doing this. They told me 2 years ago to come out here. So that in itself, you know what I mean? I advise you guys to do that too. Get in touch with your purpose. Once you start fulfilling your purpose, there is no fear. The secret to life is living without fear. That's really what it is. So yes, that's all I got for now, guys. I think I went over everything. So whether you Hebrew Israelite, Nation of Islam, regular hotel, I don't care. We intersect in a lot of cool ways, but all of this, you know what I mean? The terminology battles and, practice, belief battles and stuff. Leave me alone with my practice, and I'm going to leave you alone with your practice. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we need to be saying from this point forward. Don't be in my comments. Don't be in other black people's ear online, battling amongst each other about what you think God is. Like, that has been a huge delay. It don't matter. We God. How about that? What God would want is for us to be free. Globally. All our people. So, I'm going to leave it at that. And don't mention Obama to us no more. Don't mention Obama, Black Lives Matter. You better get on code and know who's behind all this stuff. He ain't do nothing for us. I heard Africoon talking about, and we don't like your kind and this and that, and you better be careful. I'm a neighbor to Obama. Fool, you just told us that you don't know what the hell going on. Talking about Obama. Girl, that exactly. They name dropping Obama thinking they doing something. And that tell you right there that they don't even know who their allies are or who the open enemy is. Obama? That's like Soulja Boy Drake. Obama? Obama? You neighbors with Obama? Honey, first of all, you're not his neighbor. Second, niggas be lying online. You can be anybody you want to be online, sweetie. Okay? You can be rich, you can be a diva, you can be a goddess, you can be a lot of stuff, but your ass can be sitting off in a damn efficiency apartment somewhere without regular power and running water with some dirty ass, crusty feet, talking about something. I'm an activist. Get the hell on somewhere, telling Obama his neighbor. Girl, I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers is really stupid. Okay. Oh, okay, they slow for real. All right, that's what we got. Obama. Keep them. I don't give a damn. You're not listening. If you still Team Obama after all this time, you're not even awake. He ain't did nothing for us. I'm not getting into that. We don't have to agree on that. But usually people that's worse than Obama still, they scary. They don't understand this, da da da. I'm only interested in the people that are B1, on code, and black people that are not emotional, and black people that are critical thinkers. Those are the only people I'm interested in building with. Okay? Okay. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I see I'm like turning the corner to almost 20,000. That's amazing. That's great. And I appreciate that. And I want to make sure that we just stay on code and keep moving forward. All right? I'm out of here, y'all. Yeah, F Obama. B1.